Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Fresh Fire Friday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Wherever you are, good morning to you. Whatever you're doing, good morning to you. I pray that you're planning to have a successful and an abundantly blessed day. I pray that you are actually looking forward to everything that God has planned for you in this day. Good morning, Kawana. Good morning. How you doing? Good morning, y'all. Come on on. Come on on. We'd like for you to like and share. We pray that God will give you something that's going to motivate you today. Amen. 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 I'm gonna give it just a few minutes. Well, y'all know me. I ain't actually gonna give it a whole few minutes. We're gonna get going in just a second here because I want to cover all I got to cover. I only have 30 minutes. And so I want to go ahead and get everything done. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. So y'all come on, invite your friend, invite your neighbor. These last few weeks, man, I hope they have been motivational to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Chucky, Wesley. Good morning. Good morning to everybody. I pray that these days have been a blessing to you as we've come on with Fresh Fire Friday. I pray that it has been motivating you to go out and to do more and to want to be more and to receive more in life. And so I pray that you have been blessed by these Fresh Fire Fridays. Today, I'm excited. I'm motivated. I'm excited. I'm ready to get going. So I'm going to get going here probably in about 15 seconds. Let me give me another sip of coffee, and then I'm going to be ready to go. Oh, that's some good coffee. Drinking out of my mug with my good coffee, and so now I'm ready to go. If you know me, you know I'm not a morning person. So I'm telling y'all right now, man, this is a sacrifice for me as well as it is for you. Because you got to know me, I am not a morning person. All right. So let's get going. Today, I want to talk to you about something that has been stuck in my mind. First of all, let me tell you this right here. Dr. Martin Luther King, who we admire, respect, who was great. I mean, he was just a great man. Who we admire and respect. He was a great man. He said this right here, and I think that we kind of sometimes miss some of the things that he said because we still want to march. But one of the things that he said was that any religion that's only concerned about the souls of men and not their economic situation is a moral bound religion. In other words, that religion is dying. If you're not concerned about people's economic conditions, if you're not concerned about lifting people up from where they are and helping people to do more and to get more out of life than just, waking up every day, it's the same thing over and over again. Listen, that thing is moribund, it's dying, it's decaying, it's rotting, it's no good. It's no good for anybody. And so what we got to do is we got to start teaching people how to, your economic power is your most important power that you have. So we got to start developing our economic power. We got to start going for some things. So today, listen, I want to put this thing to you just like this right here. In the book of 2 Kings, the economy was bad. They were in the midst of a famine. Everything was bad. Things were just bad. Things were bad. There was no way people were talking about eating their own children. Things were bad. They were really, really bad. And then Elisha speaks a word and he says, listen, he said, I want y'all to listen to this thing right here. He said, tomorrow things are going to get better. That's what he told him. He said, tomorrow things were going to get better. And I'm paraphrasing. He said, tomorrow things are going to get better. He was telling them how things were going to get better. And the king's advisor, he didn't believe him. He was like, I don't believe that. And Elijah told him, you'll see it, but you won't get a chance to experience it. In other words, you'll see it happen, but you won't get a chance to experience it. Here's the part I want to get to. There were 4 leprous men outside of the gate. And I'm telling you right now, it's time for you to move. It's time for you to go. My wife just finished a book called No Excuses, You Can't Stay Stuck Here. And I'm really waiting. I read the book and I'm telling you, that thing, it ministered to me and it is a blessing. I'm waiting on her to release it. She's going to get that thing over to the publisher this weekend. and get it released, and you got to get you a copy. You got to read it. But there were 4 leprous men at the gate who came to a decision. And then I'm telling you right now, it's time for you to make a decision. They came to a decision. And their decision was this. We already know what's going to happen if we stay here. If we stay in the place where we are, we're going to die. Hey, if we stay right here, we're going to die. Let's just go ahead and settle that. If we stay here, we're going to die. If we go into the city, there's a famine in the city. We're going to die. But if we go to where the captives are, where the Syrians are, if we go over there where they are, there's a possibility they may feed us. There's a possibility they may kill us. But our best possibilities is to get up and go somewhere and to do something. So they decided, hey, we'll go over there where the Syrians are. Because if we go over there, listen, we already know what the outcome is going to be. If we go in the city, we already know the outcome. If we stay here, we already know the outcome. Good morning, Apostle. If we stay here, we already know the outcome. So at some point, you're going to have to make a decision to do something. If you stay where you are, if you keep on doing what you're doing, you already know what the outcome is going to be. Come on, you're getting up every day. You're going to work. It's the same thing over and over and over and over again. Listen, Holy Spirit dropped this in my spirit yesterday. He said, y'all got to teach people how to turn their hobby into their hustle. Y'all got that? Turn your hobby into your hustle. There are things that you enjoy doing that other people be like, oh man, that's great. Look at that right there. Look at what you're doing. And people are excited about what you're doing. They're looking at what you're doing. You looking at it as it's a hobby. And God say that's your hustle. You understand what I'm saying? That ain't just your hobby. That's your hustle. You got to learn how to turn your hobby into your hustle. The things that you like doing, you need to learn how to monetize the things that you already like doing. Stop looking around talking about you waiting on this and you waiting on that. Man, you ain't waiting on nothing. You already got the thing. It's already on the inside of you. You already got stuff that you like to do. Some of y'all like to do stuff, man, and you know, hey, you the best cook anybody's ever seen. You the best artist anybody has ever seen. You're the best at this that anybody's ever seen. You think it's just a hobby. Man, that's your hustle. If you don't improve your economic situation, listen, don't nobody want... There's a story in the Bible about this poor man when the city was under attack. And this poor man had wisdom, and he told them what to do in order to get from under the attack. But as soon as they were free from under the attack, nobody wanted to listen to him anymore because he was poor. Nobody wants to listen to you when you ain't got nothing. Okay, I don't know how else I could say that. So you got to be like these 4 leprous men. You got to make a decision to move. You got to do something. You got to move. You got to listen, you got to start doing something. You cannot keep on doing the same thing and living. If you ain't, okay. I got to slow down because I'm getting really excited. Listen, if you don't have enough money to make it until your next paycheck, I'm talking about you running out of money before you get paid again, it's something wrong. Okay, I can't say that no other way to you. Something is wrong. Either you ain't making enough money, you ain't doing it, you ain't wise with your money, or you just don't have something is wrong. There's something wrong. And if you think you don't need to address that, you are out of your mind. If you ain't if you ain't got money, and I don't mean, I'm not talking about you a millionaire, but I'm talking about if your economic situation is not good, you need to change some steps in your life. You cannot continue to sit there and die. You cannot continue to sit there and go through the same things over and over and over and over again. Listen, you've run around and jumped and shouted in church enough. You done kicked over the plants, the flowers, flipped over the chairs. You've done all of that. You cried. You done lifted your hands. You've repeated after, everybody. You've done all of that. But when you gonna do something? And when God spoke to Abram in Genesis chapter number 12, after his father had died and he was stuck in the same place where his father was, God told him, it's time for you to go and go for yourself, for your own advantage. Don't you know it's time for you to go and go for yourself? I don't know how we've missed everything that God has said to us and everything that God has promised us. In Psalm, I think it's, what Psalm was that? We talked about it yesterday. Yeah, Psalm 115. In Psalm 115, verse number 16, the Lord says that the heavens are mine. The heavens belong to the Lord. But he said, the earth have I given to the sons of men. Listen, catch this revelation. If he's given the earth to the sons of men, I want y'all to catch this. And then in creation, he said, when he finished creation, he said, on the seventh day, he rested. He did everything in 6 days, and on the seventh day, he rested. I want y'all to start considering this. If he created the earth with everything that he needed, and then he gave the earth to the sons of men with everything that we needed, in order to do everything that we needed to do, everything you need, God has already set it up. Listen, you gotta stop being lazy. Now, I tried to whisper that because I didn't want y'all to tell nobody. You gotta stop being lazy. I hear folk all the time talking about, you know, they're gonna prove something to somebody when they think that people have given up on them. If I pour into you and I'm invested in you and you don't do anything, and then all of a sudden I stop pouring and I stop investing, and then you come and get in your mind that the only reason why, you know, people don't like you, and that's the only reason why you're going to get up and do something. No. What happened is that you just plain old simple lazy. You unmotivated. You lazy. And if you could get up and do what I've been saying to you that you had the ability to do all this time, and all of a sudden, you know, the light going to come on, you're going to get up and do it. That was already in you. That was already in you. You just been lazy this whole time. I don't understand. Here's what I don't understand. I don't understand how you got this creative sense about you. You got all of these you got all of these hobbies that you do. You got all of these things that you know how to do, and yet you won't use that stream of income to get where you need to get and to do what you need to do. I don't understand that. And you talking about you tired. Wait until you get older when you can't do it. And you got to get out there and do it. You sure enough going to be tired. You better do all you can while you can. You better work while it's day. Because I'm telling you, the night is coming when you ain't going to be able to do it. I don't understand how you don't want to get out and do stuff. I don't understand how you're not motivated to get out and do all that you can. But yet you borrowing money to make it to the next paycheck. I don't understand that. When you got all of this hustle, why are you sitting there and dying? Not only are you dying, your whole family is dying with you because you won't get up and do something. Listen, especially if you're a man and you're the head of the household, everybody's sitting around and dependent upon you, and you won't get out and hustle because you say you tired. You come home talking about how tired you are. You got mouths to feed. You got bills to pay. You got things to do. Come on, y'all. It's time for us to get motivated. It's time for us to stop with all of this stuff about, you know, I'm tired. I can't do it. Don't nobody like me. Don't nobody love me. Listen, don't nobody have to like you. I've been trying to tell people about this about on your job. Nobody on your job has to like you. But you do need to go there and do your job. Them liking you, they ain't, listen, your paycheck is not dependent upon them folk liking you. Your paycheck is dependent upon you going there and doing what you need to do. You need to go there. You need to work. You need to be courteous. I need to be courteous. Yeah, I need to have good manners about me because I need to understand I'm not working for these folk. I'm working for God. And when I go there and I do my work for God, listen, when God is for me, who can be against me? When I go there, they can hate me. They can do what they want to do. It doesn't matter to me because I am working for God. Stop going on your job trying to be friends with everybody, telling everybody your business, telling everybody everything that's going on in your life, thinking that if I tell them everything about me, they're going to like me. Stop trying to get folk to like you. And I'm telling you, go do what you need to do. Listen to this. Listen to this. We cannot continue to sit in the same places and die. Listen, this is your morning motivation, y'all. It's time for you to get up, and it's time for you to go and to do something. Do something. Listen, when these 4 leprous men in 2 Kings chapter number 7, when they decided to do something, they took the 50-50 chance. They took the 50-50 chance. They said, listen, if we go to the camp of the Syrians, here's a 50-50 chance. Either they're going to take care of us and feed us, or they're going to kill us. If they kill us, it don't really matter, because everything else is going to kill us anyway. If we go in the city, we're going to die because there's a famine there. If we stay here, we're going to die because we ain't got nothing. But if we go to the Syrians, we got a 50-50 chance. There's a chance that something could happen. There's somebody that's watching this broadcast right now that I just want you to know, listen, there's a chance that if you actually get up and do something, that you ain't going to die. That if you actually get motivated, if you go and do something, if you apply something to your life, if you write that book, if you take those pictures, if you cook that food, if you get up and do something different, if you use your intellectual property, if you stop worrying about what people are going to say about you and what they're going to think about you, if you just get up and do something, there's also a chance that you are going to be successful at what you're doing. Come on now. There's an opportunity that you are going to be successful at what you are doing. And you got the great, listen, the most successful man I've ever known, met, had the opportunity to dwell in me, to live with me, to walk with me. Jesus Christ, come on. He is for me. Everything I need, he has it for me. So if he tells me to go, the chance that I'm going to be successful is great. I'm just telling y'all right now, man, you got to get motivated to do something. You got to get unstuck. You got to get motivated to do something. Your life, this can't be your life. This can't be the best that is going to be. You can't even love right because you worried about, how somebody going to take it, what they going to do, how they going to feel. Man, just love. Just love. Just love. Just take a chance to do something. Stop going to church, tearing the church up, and you ain't planning on doing nothing with it. Stop doing that. You getting good word. Your pastor, him or her, they preaching good. They teaching you good. There you go. My wife put that in her book. Winners don't quit. Listen, you being taught good word. You getting good word. You getting so much word. Listen, I'm afraid that we getting so much word that we just constipated with the word. There's no output. There's no output. You got enough word in you right now. You sick with the word. You just sick with the word because there's no output. Whatever it is you learn, you got to learn how to apply it to your life. Man, I'm going to say this again. Turn your hobby into your hustle. Turn your hobby into your hustle. Y'all ever see all these arts and craft shows that people go to and put on? There's somebody that just took their hobby. They like doing stuff. They like putting stuff together. They go and display their wares at the arts and crafts show. And when they go there, people buy their stuff. And you sitting at home, you got so much arts and crafts and stuff sitting at your house, and you won't do nothing with it. Come on, you got to learn how to do something with it. Listen, I got this thing. What I don't know how to do, I've got to learn how to do it. And how am I going to learn how to do it? I got to get around people who know how to do what I want to do. I got to stop being afraid of getting around people. You need people in your life that are going to motivate you. If you don't know how to do it, get around somebody who knows how to do it. Go let somebody mentor you. Go become somebody's mentee. Learn how to do stuff that you don't know how to do. Take an interest in yourself and listen. Take an interest in yourself. If you don't take an interest in yourself, stop expecting for other people to take an interest in you. You running around here talking about don't nobody care about you. You don't care about you. And as long as you don't care about you, ain't nobody else going to care about you. If you want somebody to care about you, start caring about yourself. Go find somebody who can teach you to do what you don't know how to do. If that gifting is inside of you, you got to find somebody that can help you to develop your gift. Go find somebody to teach you to do what you don't know how to do. And stop talking about what you don't know how to do. If you don't know how to do it, find somebody who can help you. Find somebody who can help you to do what you don't know how to do. And when you start doing it, practice what they're teaching you. And be all right with making mistakes. Because every time you make a mistake, all a mistake is going to do is help you get better. Go back to where you made the mistake. Figure out what you did wrong and do it right, and then move forward. We got to stop being stuck in this place. You already know what's going to happen. Most of you already know what's going to happen when you go to work today. Ain't nothing new going to happen. But listen to this. If you decide today I'm going to do something new is going to happen in your life. If you decide today I'm going to turn my hobby into a hustle, then you're going to increase your streams of income. And what you need to do, I'm telling y'all right now, man, this is an important lesson that me and my wife had to learn. You cannot run out of money in between paydays. You can't do it. You can't stay poor. You can't be poor and stay poor. You cannot do that. You cannot keep depending on the government to take care of you. Because I'm telling you right now, they're going to leave you in a bad situation. You already know they're trying to take away everything. And that stuff wasn't meant for you to be on it for long term anyway. Let me go and say, can I speak that into my community? That none of that stuff was meant for you to be on that stuff long term. It was supposed to help you until you got on your own feet. But the thing is that it was so good to you, and you decided that you know, as long as they giving, you're going to keep on taking. You laid down and got stuck in that place where you are, and now you can't make it without it. And listen, that's a bad place to be in, because you will go around and tell everybody that God supplies all of your need. If God is supplying all your need, why are you depending on somebody else to do for you, you know, what you need to be able to do for yourself? And there you go. I like that. Look at that. My wife posted that thing. Thank you so much for reminding me that. You can't change the system that you depended upon. You can't do it, because if you're dependent upon that system and you try and make some changes to it and it's going to affect you, you're not going to want to do it. You're not going to want to do it. And I'm telling you right now, there are things that you're dependent upon. They were never meant for you to be dependent upon them. Listen, get motivated yourself. If you got your own stream of incomes, and I'm looking for 7 of them. I ain't there yet, but I'm getting there. I'm looking for 7 streams of income. Because once I listen, that's my motivation. That's what I'm motivated by. It ain't about all of this stuff and about all of this other mess and all of this other stuff that's going on. It's about what you going to do for you. You need to go for yourself. And I need you to listen. Oh, man, my time is almost up. let me sip some coffee. In my conclusion, here go my big finish. Got to get my voice box right. Here go my big finish. In my conclusion, these 4 leprous men, they went into the camp of the Syrians. I'm telling you right now, whatever it is that you're going to do, what you set out to do, what you want to do, when you start going, you're going to realize that everything that you need, God has already set it up for you. When you decide to move, when you decide to go there, when you decide that when you make up your mind, I'm not going to die in this place. When these leprous men started going towards the Syrian camp, when they got there, they were shocked, because when they got there, wasn't nobody there. The Syrians had fled because God caused them to hear a noise in the night, and they thought they were coming under attack. They didn't even try and get the stuff that they had. They just ran and fled for their lives. These 4 leprous men, they get there, and everything they need is already there. Come on, somebody. You need to high five yourself and tell yourself, what I need, God has already prepared. Where I'm going, God has already made the way. Everything they needed was already there when they got there, when they made a decision that they were not going to die in the place where they were. You got to make a decision that you are not going to die in this place where you are. You're going to be better than the folks that came before you. Your generation is going to be better. You're the next generation, and you're going to be better than the generation that came before you. This is up to you. Your children going to be better. Your children's children going to be better, because you're going to make a decision that you're going to move. When they got there, everything they needed was already there. And watch this. Elijah had already spoken a word in the city that they were going to have everything that they need. Y'all got to get this. Y'all got to get this. Look at all the people that are tied into you getting to where you need to be. Elijah had already spoken a word to the city that the famine was going to end. You got these 4 leprous men. I'm trying to tell somebody that God can use you. Stop disqualifying yourself. God can use you. Just because you've been through, just because of the things that in all of the stuff that people say about you. Listen, if God can use these 4 leprous men to bring about deliverance for the whole city, God can use you. It don't matter where you started from. You listen, I don't care if you've been bankrupt, you've been broke, you've been disgusted, you've been down, you've been out. You the drag of the life. It doesn't really matter. God said, I can use the base things. I can use things that people are throwing you out, throwing you away. God said, I can use that. These 4 lepers, men, they get there. They eating good. Then, they came to a decision. You know what? This ain't right. This ain't right for us to be here eating good and there's folk in the city that's starving. Listen to what they said. We got to share with everybody. This is it. This is it. This is the thing. When God blesses you, he blesses you to be a blessing. Come on. People are going to bless you along the way on your journey. You turn around and bless other folk. This is it. Y'all got to get this. Y'all got to get this. This is it. This is your thing. Watch this. There is this thing that is common that I think we miss all the time. Listen, when you get a crop, listen, we are so big. We are so big. Oh man, I'm trying not to run over on my time. We are so big. Listen, we misunderstood some things. And I misunderstood this when I was growing up. I'm just now getting the revelation of all of this stuff, and I'm trying to share it with you. When we talk about you ought to have 3 months income saved up, listen, when we talk about you ought to have 3 months income saved up, I used to always say, I can't do it. I can't do it. How am I ever going to be able to break away out of my income and save up 3 months income? Here's what I was missing. Listen, I was talking about gathering. Okay. Listen, there's a difference between gathering and saving. Saving, I could do a little bit at a time. My mindset was on gathering. Gathering means I need to get it all in right now. You gather your harvest. You save your seed. Come on, somebody need to get that. You gather your harvest. You save your seed. Okay, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be sowing my seed, right? But watch this. You gather your harvest. You save your seed. Well, how does this work? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let me help you out. I got about 3 minutes to help you out. I'm about to help you out right now. Listen, when a farmer goes out to sow, okay, he sows it. He buys seed. He sows his seed. He looks at his crop when he goes to gather his harvest. He looks at his harvest. Watch this. He looks at his harvest. He brings it in. What he does is he takes the strongest seed and he saves that to replant. That's saving. Y'all, you're going to get this in a minute. The next strongest seed, he sells that at market. That's his income. He goes to market and he sells that. The weakest of the seed, he eats for himself. Come on, somebody just got motivated. I saw you when you got motivated. You didn't even have to hit the like button. I already know the light bulb just came on for you. The reason why he saves his strongest seed is because he's going to plant that next year. Okay, somebody get it? Because as long as I keep saving my strongest seed to re-sow it, my crop gets stronger each and every year. So watch this. Eventually, when I go to gather my harvest, when I go and get my stuff based on the seed that I'm saving and re-sowing, when I go and get my stuff, eventually all of my crop is strong. Okay, somebody about to catch that. So now what I have is everything that I need. Because what I learned how to do is this one simple thing. I learned how to save my seed and gather my harvest. So when I go and gather my harvest, I always save my strongest seed. Okay, that's your sowing seed. That's the tenth. That's your first fruit. I always learn, watch this, I honor my first fruit. I always learn how to save my strongest seed. I learn how to honor my first fruit. And see, you think that when you give your first fruit, you giving it away, but no, you saving it because you putting it in the bank of God. Okay. You putting that thing in the bank of God. And that's your strongest seed. And listen to this. When you sow your strongest seed, you're going to have some left. That's right. That's your income. That's yours. That's your money. And the weakest of it, that's your spending. The weakest of it, spend it. Spend it. You eat that. That's your spending. You can spend that. You can spend that. Come on, y'all. You gotta understand this thing. You gotta get this principle. You gotta get it. You gotta get it. You gotta honor your strongest seed. This right here is gonna get you moving. This is gonna get you moving. This is gonna get you moving. Turn your hobby into your hustle and take from your, listen, when you turn your hobby into your hustle, take from your hustle your strongest seed and re-sow it. And I guarantee you, people going to keep coming to you. Listen, I hope I can use Tracy, and I hope she gets this. Listen, I got on my EBC shirt, Listen, this is a young lady in our church, turned her hobby into a hustle. She already great at arts and crafts. She started selling them. God has blessed her tremendously. I'm telling you right now, turn your hobby into a hustle. Listen, she's good at arts and crafts, not just t-shirts, a whole host of things she's good at. She likes doing it. She just turned it into a hustle. Y'all got to learn how to turn that hobby into your hustle until God brings everything to you that you need. I got to get off the air. It's time for me to make my smoothies and get my day going. God bless you all. I hope that Fresh Fire Friday has motivated you. Listen, you need to be concerned about your economic situation. You need Alabama Power. You can't pay your power bill with jumping and shouting. You can go in a power company and cry. They only want their money. You can sit in your house right now and let your power bill go unpaid. You can be sitting in your house with tears streaming down your face, praising the Lord. You're going to be sitting in the dark. You better learn how to get that money and take them folk their money. You better learn how to save your strongest seed. How you got to learn how you're going to gather your crops. The second seed going to be your income. That third one you're going to spend. And with your income, you need to take care of all your obligations. Come on, somebody. Y'all get motivated. You can't stay stuck here. And when God brings you out, remember all of the folks that are connected to you and bring all of them folk out with you. Pull everybody up with you because there's more than enough for you and for everybody in your circle. Y'all be blessed today. God bless you. Hallelujah.